Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and if you're new here, welcome to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking to you guys if you should be working, or I'm going to be covering the topic, if you should be working a 9 to 5. Now I get this question all the time alongside with the same young mindset, which is I feel like I'm not built for a 9 to 5. What? What do you mean you're not built for a 9 to 5? I think a lot of people who work 9 to 5s had other dreams, had side things that they wanted to be doing, and a 9 to 5 isn't going to take that away from you if you genuinely are passionate about what you do. So here we go. By the way, before we get started, if y'all could please like, comment, and subscribe, because we're on a road to 5K. So let's get it. Don't forget to share with a friend. I feel like right now, especially with the holidays right around the corner, this is a commonly asked question. A lot of people are like, should I get a job? Should I not? Should I pursue a passion on the side? And the answer is yes, 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 and more. Okay, and more. You should always be doing what you want to do and more, because that's the only way you're gonna make it somewhere. And take it from me, I wasn't spoon-fed anything. I had to buy my own car, pay my own phone. I have had to fend for myself, and I've been able to do it with the grace of God, alongside with just working hard and being a hustler. You know, there's not a lot of people who are meant to be hustlers. There's certain people who will work hard in 9 to 5 and that's it. But a hustler, the definition of a hustler is when you get out of that 9 to 5, you hustling on the side to do something else, which eventually is going to buy you out that 9 to 5. You know, you're eventually going to be making enough money. You don't have to work a 9 to 5. But not everyone has that same mentality. I feel like I have accomplished everything I've wanted for myself so far. I want obviously more. I have goals that I am still trying to achieve, but I have things to show for myself. So this advice is not just based on, oh, I think y'all should do this. It's like, this is what I did, and every time someone sees me, they're just like, wow, like, you know, that's valid. So let's go ahead and get started. The first thing that y'all need to do, okay, or y'all need to ask yourself, okay, is where's your maturity at? Okay, if you're immature, maybe you should be working a 9 to 5 to gain experience and stuff like that. And if you're immature, then maybe don't pursue something on the side because you're too immature to realize its value. Okay, so don't start a little business because you're not going to make it legit if you're still immature. So you can still work a 9 to 5 because you're just gonna be one of those people who works a 9 to 5 just because they have to, and that's it. The game changes when your mentality changes. Everything is about how you view things and how you react to things. It's not about necessarily always what it is that you're doing. It's about how you move, okay? Because one day you're up, one day you're down. That's just how it goes. So I hear a lot of people tell me I'm not built for a 9 to 5. Oh, Patricia, you don't understand. I'm just not built. I'm different. I'm this. I think I done heard everything in the in the handbook, okay? And the reality is that, first of all, we're all built kind of like the same. And the whole, oh, I'm not built for a 9 to 5 usually means that, you know, I'm built for more. But the reason that mindset is wrong is because you can essentially attain more when working a 9 to 5. Now, I know that might be a little confusing, so let me explain to you guys. I am built for more than a 9 to 5, and I guarantee you there's a lot of people who have that same mentality as me. But would I ever say that I'm too good to work a 9 to 5? No. People who don't want to work a 9 to 5 and automatically say I'm not built to work a 9 to 5, that means that they're saying that they're, you know, too good for a 9 to 5, right? Because I agree with that statement, but I would never, how would I say it? I would never say that I'm not going to work one. I would say that I'm going to work towards not having to work one, because I do have to work one right now, you know? So you have to understand that there's opportunity within, let's say, working a solid job, you know? And you don't have to work 5 days a week. You can work twice a week, 3 times a week. I know there's a lot of my subscribers are in school or have kids or are busy doing their own thing. So I'm not saying you have to work full-time, but you can work part-time and be mature about your stuff. It's going to help you gain experience. It's going to help you do more. And like I said, if you're like me and feel like you don't just want to work a 9 to 5, and that's probably why you're debating if you should work one or not, because you're probably like, look, I'm trying to start my lash business. I don't know if I should work a 9 to 5. And people just throw both of those options up in the air. Who says you can't do both? This is where the maturity and mindset comes into play. If you're a real hustler, you finna do it. You gonna work a 9 to 5 and then go home and do your lashes. If you're passionate about something, it's not even gonna feel like work. You're gonna be excited to get off work to go do what you actually like to do. That's how real hustlers think. You know, it shouldn't be which one should I do. It should be I'm gonna do both. And you have to understand that working that 9 to 5 can get you exposure into expanding that side hustle business, which essentially is going to probably get you out of the 9 to 5. People who from the get-go just be like, I'm not going to work because I am built to run a business, that's up in the air, because people with that mindset might not grow their business as quick and they might have to shut down and stuff like that. Why not work a 9 to 5 and gain that experience and get the connections and stuff like that, which essentially can help your business do better? People think they're too good for a 9 to 5, and that's trash. That's not true. So for example, me, I ran a business, a baking business. It was called Trisha's Treats, and I ran it in high school. And I worked at Publix my regular shifts. I didn't work full-time, but I was working my shifts, and I sold brownies and cupcakes and little things on the side, which essentially gave me enough money to buy my dream car. So you would be surprised how much money you can get from your side hustle. Now, is it tiring? Yes. Is it exhausting? Yes. Working a legit job and then going home to have to chase your dreams, because that's the other thing. When you first start like a side hustle, which is why people are iffy about working, it's not guaranteed that you're gonna have a lot of sales or do good when you first start it. You're gonna have moments of doubt, moments of no sales, and you know, obviously that's where the money from your real job comes in, because that's gonna help compensate for what you're not making. And it obviously does get extremely frustrating, like where are my sales, stuff like that. But if you are at your job, you can probably attract some of those sales, and it's not going to pop off right away. So you have to give it time, and in the meantime, you can definitely be doing something else. And like I said, I know it's very, very tiring, because like you come home out of this job and you got to go home now and pursue your passion. And even though you're passionate about it, it still takes time and effort and knowledge. You have to research how to do things and keep track of it. But you have to talk to yourself and ask yourself, is this going to be worth it long term? Because if it is, then you're really just investing in yourself. So I can't tell you guys physically like, yes, a 9 to 5 is worth it. No, a 9 to 5 is worth it. It's up to you. I can tell you the pros and the cons. I can tell you guys to weigh it. I can tell you guys some of my experiences and things that I hear, but I can't give you guys the final decision, because genuinely it all comes down to you. I have multiple streams of income. So if I'm just using myself as an example, because really like I just like to speak on knowledge and facts and things I know, and obviously myself is the easiest thing to speak about. I have multiple streams of income. I have side things that I've done, like little side businesses. I have stopped them just for other reasons other than just me being tired because of work, because true hustlers will keep going at it. I have had other things get in my way, and I'm not trying to make an excuse, but I have laid low on some of my businesses that I do want to bring back up. But I work my regular job because it opens doors and connections and opportunities that your business might not, because when you first start off a business, not a lot of people know about you, not a lot of people are buying from you. So obviously the money helps from a legit job, and opportunity helps from a legit job, because you don't know who you're meeting. And not to mention it's fun, because I don't like to stay home all day. Yes, I go to school, so I try to work the days I don't go to school. I try to make both of my schedules work with each other. When you work in a company, sometimes they help you out with college, so it's like a big plus and benefit knowing that they're going to help you and you can study and still do all these things, especially if you right now, I don't even want to say if you're young, because young is all about how you feel, but if you don't have as much responsibility, because you can legitimately like be young, be 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 and have a kid, and that's responsibility and stuff. And I'm not saying you can't do it, but I know it becomes a little bit more of a challenge. So if you have no type of responsibility, even if you're 35 or whatever, right now is the time to really push through, because you'd be surprised. I know some girls are like, no, but I want to be meeting friends right now. I want to be meeting guys. I want to have a boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever. But you'll be surprised who you can meet at a job. So it's about taking all these little things into perspective and realizing that if you do work a job, you won't be at home overthinking all about your life. It is good to have a little distraction. I'm not telling you to work full-time. You can work part-time. There are good companies out there. A main one is, what company are you thinking of applying? Because if you are thinking of applying at some raggedy shack and then you're might be disappointed with the results if that's not what you were like expecting. So if you apply at a good company though, and then you get good results, that might ease you into the working field. Okay, and I do a lot of videos on my channel to help you guys, like walk you through basically, you know, how working retail and just work in general and things to look out for is. So I would definitely suggest that you check it out so you have like a better understanding and feel a little bit more prepared. But that's just my intake. If you want to see a part 2 to this, or if you have any questions or concerns about you working, maybe you've never worked before, and that's okay, but I would definitely suggest trying it. And obviously, if you haven't checked out any of my other videos, I do work at Publix, and I suggest that company for everybody. They start hiring at 14, which a lot of companies don't do. The benefits are crazy, pay is good, and the kind of people you meet there are quality people for the most part. So I would suggest y'all apply there, and I have lots of videos and helpful tips and tricks that can help. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to share with a friend, because I know around this holiday season, we're all, you know, just trying to move to get money, and that's really where this video originated from, because I saw this girl on TikTok crying that she needed more money, and right now the opportunity is being given. There's lots of places hiring, Publix included, but you know, I've seen KFC, I've seen Ross hiring, I've seen truck drivers, I've seen just different fields hiring. So there's no excuse. Get out there and get it, and start your small business if you want to start it, because there are people who will support you, including me. So with that being said, I'm just gonna go ahead and finish up here. So I'll see you guys soon. Thanks again. Bye.